Happy Monday, Devon. Great to see you. How's everything in upstate New York?
It's going well, going well. Getting ready to experience a little bit of the colder weather, but means a different type of beer to enjoy.
Are you ready for it? The
I am
beer or the weather?
both.
Favorite wintertime beer or fall beer? Anything you're looking forward to?
Um, Around here, I like getting into some of the different porters. I mean, my go-to style when I'm not having an IPA is a Schwarz beer, so I like to kind of toggle back into that for a bit.
Very underrated, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, yep.
So besides beer, what do you do? We all enjoy beer, but what do you do in the craft beer industry?
Yeah, I like to specialize in the marketing element. There's so much um, opportunities for creativity in beer. It's what's really exciting. See the different ways, whether it's the name of the beer, or branding, or just kind of recognizing a product. We like to look at marketing here, and for myself, just like to look at ways to be creative and kind of you know stick out from the crowd.
And what are you going to be chatting about at our upcoming virtual conference?
Yeah, so specifically what for SiteSeeker in marketing, we work in the digital space, and so one of the big things we know is a pain point that a lot of places in the beer industry and outside of it are kind of going through is difficulty finding staff. And it's been unfortunate, and I've had the opportunity to meet a ton of great breweries and brewers and employees through your group and just through networking. And it's hard when you see that places have to reduce their hours or cancel events, even recurring ones that they're well known for, because they just don't have the people in place. Even local to here, I see places that aren't offering food, because they can't find people, to complete their team. So on one hand, we want to kind of talk about ways through digital, to get past those staffing needs and find people that are the right fit and fill a team out. There's so many ways in the internet to communicate that you have a staffing need, and some of them probably just go almost mute. You can't see them, no one's knowing about it. So some of the ways through social media and other means, outside of just one post that says we're looking, that you can, fill some of those gaps and kind of get your team back to full staff, so to speak. And then also, we're still in an ever changing, just to the example I said, whether it's changing hours or changing events or changing what your offer, whether it's food or tours, if that aligns. It seems like every 3-4 days you've got to re-communicate what your current environment and current atmosphere looks like. And so how to kind of streamline that process for yourself, um, as a brewery, that no matter how someone is finding you or getting that information, it's consistent. One of the most difficult things, and I'll say this as a person who likes to visit breweries, and I try and do that as often as I can, is I don't know the right place to look. And so I've actually got like a hit list, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna jump into Google first. Okay, I found a place. It says they're open Tuesday, which is when I'd be able to go. Let me just double check in Facebook, and make sure that that's the same. Now let me just scroll a little bit, make sure they haven't posted something that they didn't pin. Maybe it's a couple weeks ago and it says, hey, we're going to be closed on Tuesday. And now let me just make sure by going to their website, and I'm willing to do that. I don't think many are. And even still, there's been times that I've done that and gotten to a place and they're closed. And so there's ways, because I definitely understand, if you make the recognition now you have to close Saturday, here on a Monday, you don't want to have to spend 2 hours updating all these different places, just to come to next Monday and have to update it again because you're going to be open Saturday. And so, there's so many different places people can get information from you. And there's ways you can streamline that. There's tools you can use where you've only really got to do it once and let them take care of it from there. So we want to be able to kind of talk about that, because a difficult thing when you're understaffed and having to adjust what your kind of experience is like is then also losing people or frustrating people because they're getting the wrong information.
I can't wait to hear your updated insight on all of that because communication is absolutely vital. And I'm really looking forward to your unique take on the job market. I've been following that really closely, brewery staffing needs. So I encourage every brewery and every business involved in our community to tune in for this. So, Devon, always great to see you. I really am looking forward to hopefully meeting you in the not too distant future. But
Same.
appreciate your support for everything. And I'll see you very soon.
All right, Andrew. Awesome. Looking forward
Cheers.
to it.
Bye.
See you.